Hello and welcome to One Deck Dungeon. And yes, it's not factorial, it is actually One Deck Dungeon. A kind of clever puzzle card dice sort of game. What's all of this? Would you know? Maybe later. We don't need your help. Okay, so the idea is you choose a dungeon. The number of dots indicate how hard it is, and then you can run with one or two heroes. These two have got, well, I did this one, I almost beat the boss. I then did this one and did beat the boss. Maybe we'll try something slightly harder. Can you have a look at... Oh yeah, you can. There you go. Interesting. So this is what you have to fight at the end. Before placing damage, remove 1 damage from Hydra. Ooh, for each uncovered. So you need a lot of the yellow attack and quite a lot of agility at the end. Good to know. Alright, well, let's see how we go with this one. Maybe go with the archer, because I haven't done the archer yet. I haven't tried this before yet at all. Let's start a game, and that's the easiest way to see how the whole thing goes. So it's all about well, this is your time. When you run out of time, you start dying. So let's just have a look. What's this? Spend time to roll 2 extra dice or 3 extra dice and discard 1 of the extra dice. Okay. So if you spend too much time, you'll run out of time. When you do traps, you have to cover this 5. And when you do fights, you've got to cover this 3. So let's explore. That gives us 4 doors to look under. Let's see what's under the first door. And this looks like a trap. So there's that extra thing we have to cover. We need to be able to get an 11 and a 5 if we use this, which we probably should. I think we will... Ooh, I like that skill. I like this too. I think we'll enter. We will climb around, and we will use the heroic feat. Let's try just the 2 time. So we get a 3 and a 2. We can discard the 2, and now this is not looking great. We can cover up this one, but we are going to take some damage, because that was a really bad roll. Okay, let's end that encounter. Oh, if you'd lose only 1 heart, spend time instead. Prevent 1 heart in each boss round. Oh, we can only use it during fights, not traps, so we couldn't have used it anyway. This is a great skill. Let's get the skill. Okay, what's next? The rat. Okay. So this skill, if we get to 6 with that, we'll be in a great position. I guess we'll enter. We'll use the heroic feat. 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to have to use 4 time here, which is quite a lot. but it should give us a pretty good chance on this skill. And we get to roll all of that. Oh, that's not very good. So we have to cover the defense first. If we put that in there, 4, 5, we can cover that one this way. We can't make 6 with our magic. Not sure if it lets me do that. Oh, it does, good. So, I probably made a mistake doing that, but never mind. A 6 can go there. Actually, it's all perfect, and a 6 can go there, and there's no consequences. Let's end that encounter. That's not a bad skill, but I would like more dice, so let's do that. And some more time passes. What have we got now? A lock. Pick the lock, or bash it open. Now the problem is, if we try bash it open, we won't get this. So I think what does that actually do? You use 3 agility dice to get 1 wild dice. Wow. Oh, wild 6 is it? Gain a wild 6. Right, okay, that's not overly good. I think I'll probably take the item. Oh, we're at the limit, that's right. So we'd probably have to go XP then. XP will level you up, but you'll notice that when we level up, the benefit of leveling is this. There you go. When you have 2 skills, you will it doesn't show you. When you level up, you don't actually get stronger, or very much stronger from leveling up. But you do at level 2 get an extra wild die, which is useful, but it takes 6 XP, and one of these encounters here, for example, is worth 2, so it would take 3 of these encounters to get this 1 wild die. Well, meanwhile, you could get 3 items, 3 extra dies just by taking the items. So it's not really the level up itself that helps, but these you're able to carry more items and more skills. That's the true benefit of leveling up. I think we should have a go here. We need to get 8. We need to get 8 and the 5, and we've got 4 dice. I think we'll enter. We'll pick the lock. We'll use our heroic feat. I think we'll go for the 1 die, because we get a 5. Discard the 3. And that's perfect. We can use the 5 there, and we get 8 there. But we wouldn't have been able to put the 3 and the 2 there, because you can only put more than 1 on these wide ones. So we have succeeded, and I don't really like that skill much. I've already got an item, so I could swap it for a magic item, but I think we'll just take the XP. And look through this last door. Well, the other thing you get when you level up is an extra potion, which is actually pretty useful. That's a pretty good one. Let me just have a look at this again. Yes, we need a lot of... We don't need too much blue, but we need a lot of yellow. Alright, that's fine. How do I get rid of it again? Good. So, if this skill is pretty good skill, let's enter. 4 dice. We have 2 dice. We need to get a 3 defense. We'll use a heroic feat. Let's just try one die, because I do want to try and maximise what we can do while we're down here. That's good. Discard the 2. Roll the rest of the dice. That's not bad. We can put a 4 there. We can may as well get 2 6s, which will definitely enable us to cover that. 5 and a 3 cover those. That 6 covers that. That covers that. And we need a 3. We've only got a 1, so fortunately we have a black. And we've covered all of the boxes. So we can grab our loot. I will take this one. And we are running out of time. Let's explore. That actually costs us 4 more time to get all these doors. And now, do we go down or do we risk one more? I think we go down. So down a floor, we now have to cover up an extra row. Spend 1 extra time at the start of each turn. Okay. So that's why we're 3 down. So this will take another 4 to open up 4 more doors. And we really do need to level up at this point because we have the maximum number of skills and we have the maximum number of items. Let's have a look what's behind door number 1. Oh, this one looks fairly serious. Oh, not so much. A lot of blues required though. We'd get 4 XP, which would, what's 6 MP? Change a blue die to a 6. Okay. That sort of thing can be pretty useful, but if I took the XP, I mean I could swap for this better item. If I took the XP, would go straight to a level up, which I think is probably the better way to go about this. But we're going to really struggle to cover the blue, so we're going to have to use a double time. I think it's best to enter these as what? Oh, before. Okay. Right, that's kind of nasty. Let's use this feat. Ouch. Not as useful as I would like, given that we need 11 to cover up this one. 6 and 4 is not bad. These are fairly useless this time. We don't have any shields to have to cover up. That is a benefit. We can do that. So, that's 6, 10. Bother. So the best we can do is cover that one. We actually need to be converting this the other way, not this way. So I guess we cover that one. We wear 1 life and 1 time. But then we will take the XP so that we level up exactly, get another potion, and now we can take 3 items and 3 skills and we get an extra black die, so that's pretty useful. I will heal to get rid of the damage using that potion we got immediately, and yeah, let's press on. Another trap. I don't really think that much of that skill. We do need more yellow, although with these here we possibly don't actually need yellow, but it's probably the better part of this. So we have basically three blue dice, because we get the black to get these numbers, or we can use our 4+1 to get these 5 dice. Well, we lose 2 dice, so it would be 3 dice to get 11, assuming we actually get these numbers. Let's try that. We will rush through. We will use our heroic feat. We'll just use that one. That's a pretty easy choice. Let's roll our other dice. Okay, that's not looking too bad. We can put a 6. Oh, we've got to cover the 3 first. We could use that, in fact, to cover it, but we'll cover it with those. We could have avoided using our heroic die altogether. Save a couple of time and encounter. So, what are we going to take? For now, we will take that item, taking us up to 2 items, and explore. So it's basically exactly the same thing again. With the flame weave skill, which is not a bad skill, gets you blue. Blue's mainly used for firing that up, but I think I kind of would like it, so we should enter. I guess we'll enter, we'll use our skill. I'll climb over it, we've got to choose that first. We'll use our skill, we'll use just 1 die. And again, that's pretty easy to choose. Roll our 4+1. Well, we need to cover the 3 first, then the 5. And again, we could have survived without the heroic feat, but you never know. These are all high rolls. It's better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, I think I'll take the skill. So that's our maximum skills at the moment. What I might do is, because if I look at this one and then explore, I spend 3 for the I spend 4 for the explorer. If I do it now, I'll only spend 3. That might give me more options. Or not. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one. How many items do we have? 2. This would be a very good item though for us. And actually I really like the skill as well, but I want this item, so I guess we will enter before the encounter, spend 3 time. Okay. So this part's going to be quite hard to get. I might have to settle for just one of these. Because if I am unable to, if I take 4, we'll go to -1, and we could actually, no, let's be safe. Let's use the heroic feat. We will use this one, even though it's slightly dangerous. Because you see this heart here, if we get 3 hearts here, that will actually cause damage, so we have to be a little bit careful. Wow, that's a good roll. Come on, nice high numbers. Right. You become a 5. You become a 6. Oh, I've got to block that first. Let's get 2 of these. Alright, 6 and actually 4 and 1. Five and 6, 6 and 3, 6, 6, and we can use this over here to make a black die. That will be a 6. That can cover that one, and we've covered everything. So let's claim our item. And I think we need to descend because we'll spend time and that will cause an injury. So down to the 3rd floor. And we have to explore again. It's hard to know at this point whether it's worth pushing for, like, it probably is worth getting to at least level 3, but it is actually 8 XP that we have to get there, so that is quite a bit. What's this? A boulder. We've got to cover all 3 of these now. What's that? Oh, we've already got our 3 skills, so that's the problem. But we can, for example, remove one of these and replace it with that. If we want. I guess we'll run past it. Got 6 dies. Let's use this one. Being able to choose which one you use is generally a pretty powerful thing. Except when you get an appalling roll like that. So you have to cover that and that first. And now we are very, very, very screwed. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 is nowhere near 14. Use that. Unfortunately, that is going to be incredibly painful. Let's take the XP. Let's use a potion and move on. It's a trap. That's useless at the end fight, so the only reason we might take that potion would be to have extra potions, but I think we'd do this for the XP. Let's enter it. You don't have to enter all of them, of course, you can just flee. Let's disarm these traps. 6 dice. Skip heroic feat. Might be a bad idea, but you never know. Oh my goodness. That is pretty bad. Well, we can cover the 6, but we can't cover the 5. There's nothing we can use these for, so we'll have to take our 1. Let's take the XP. I'm not really particularly happy at how this is going. Brute force. Discard any number of value 5, gain that many 6. Or we can swap out this item for one of these items. But we have to cover all of this, or as much of it as we can. We have no potions, so we can't afford to die. Let's try it. We'll definitely use the heroic feat. We'll use the long time one. Excellent. Discard the 1. Okay. Now there's nothing that we must cover. So let's see how we go here. 2 becomes a 5, a 5 and a 1. Turns into 2 6s. That one becomes a 6. Cover the nasty one. We can cover that one. We can cover that one. Cover that one. I've used that already. Used all the skills already, actually. Unfortunately, well, if we put that one there, I can put that one there, I'm just trying to think if there's a way of... So I mean, I can combine these two into a black 2. Oh, I haven't even covered this actually. Oh, yes I have, it's 10, yeah, okay, good. So, if that was a black 2, we could use the 2 blacks to fill in this one, and I could get the black 5 out and then cover that. But I still can't cover both of these, but I guess it doesn't matter. Because if we use a time, we will oh, there's a 5 here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wear 2. Alright. I thought we were slightly better than that, but never mind. That doesn't work because it only works if it's only 1 that you would lose. Let's take the magic, swap that one out so we level up. We can now go to 5 items and 4 skills. I need to use that potion to heal right now, because this way we get the 3 benefit from it. This has not actually been a particularly good run. It's a trap. I think we should probably go for the potion. Because that's actually a pretty useful potion. We enter this trap, disarm it. It's the last thing we're going to be able to do anyway, so we may as well use this feat. That's good. We don't need that die. Ooh. How come we lost one there? Maybe it says something in... Are all wilds are decreased by 1 after rolling? Ah, that's what that is, okay. So this will be a 5 then. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, at least we got that. No consequences. Let's take this potion. And we need to descend and face the Hydra. I don't think we're actually particularly ready for it. But never mind. So we can heal up, or we can try and just fight. I don't think we want to use the potion just yet. So let's grab our dice and see what we can do. Okay. Oh, I can't use the heroic feat, of course. We can cover that. We are probably going to end up taking some damage there. I need to get 13 into this slot. 4, 10, 12. That doesn't look like 13. I think we want to take that potion. Not the greatest. 2 becomes a 5, that does help a bit. So now we just need to cover these 3. I don't know how I'm going to get 13. 6, 8. Could convert those 2 to a black 5. Have I already used that? I must have. Okay. Well, in that case, 3 and 3 will give me some 6s. I need 13 for here. Probably did this around the wrong way. I think I have screwed this up. 6, 10, 12. 18. Using one of these yellows may well be a very bad idea, but it does give us that one. Now 12, 17, 21. Haven't used this yet. And it doesn't really matter which one we cover, I suppose, because we can't cover both. There we go, that. And remove 1 damage from Hydra for each uncovered thingy. I guess we just take the damage, and the Hydra still gets 2. And if we can do 5 this turn without being able to use this potion, we will win. But it doesn't seem particularly likely because we have to do it and survive, which is going to be the serious challenge. Okay. Same problem as last time. 3, 6, 8, 9. Can't cover that. So yeah, 18. Yeah, we definitely fell short. time. And 3 left, which we can't actually do anything with, except maybe make a potion, which will be useless, and we'll put it there, and nighty night. Oh well. Oh, we got 7 boxes, that's interesting. So this is the new part of it now. You can come in here and fill in squares. What would we like? Ignore 1 time. Gain a wild 3, increase one of your dice by 1, that would be kind of nice. We'll go for that. We've got left 3 left. Oh, we can use circle spaces. Or when you descend, healer damage, I kind of like that. Oh well, we got nothing. Never mind, that is a 1 deck dungeon. Does the main menu show? No, it doesn't give you anything. Never mind. Alright, well that's 1 deck dungeon. Thanks for joining me, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye for now.